Hello guys, this is Wadi Shbeta again. Today we have a super nice game, super amazing, between Gata Kamsky, very strong grandmaster from the United States, and one of the American players. Recently he's not actually playing, I didn't see him playing like in the last couple of years, so I don't know. Maybe he retired or something. Against a very strong grandmaster, Guganov. The game is being played in Moscow 2016, and the game features a very nice moment to castle, and that moment was decisive. So really strange game, but it's super nice as well. So let's just go straight forward to it. D4 by Gata Kamsky with white pieces. Not D5, Bishop F4, London system. Gata Kamsky is one of the top experts in this opening. Knight F6, E3, C5, and now Knight F3. Of course, White can go C3 if he wants to. Like, there's nothing wrong with that. He can do that, but also Knight F3 is a good move. Knight C6, Knight BD2, E6, and now C3. Now, this formation is very well known to the London system players. This pawn is being protected with two guys here. So White has a very strong center. Bishop D6. Now, you can take the bishop if you want to. That's fine. But what Kamsky did is Bishop G3, which makes the game more tense, and he's looking actually to win this. So he doesn't want to exchange pieces. Now, if Black wants to take here, we will take, and then this rook will have an open file, and with Bishop coming to D3 to do a double attack on this pawn, things will be very difficult for Black. So Black castled, but without touching the bishop over here. He's just keeping everything on the board. Bishop D3. What I like about London system, because I'm playing this opening so like for now more than 15 years. I'm still playing it. It's just very simple. Look at that. We do the same moves actually with those knights here. The bishop is here. Those pawns. So pretty much it's very easy to learn. B6, and Kamsky played Queen E2. Very nice idea by Kamsky. Bishop B7, and now he played Rook D1, and this is really unusual way of treating this opening. Kamsky didn't want to do anything with the position, but develop his own pieces. So he's now ready to castle in the right moment, though. So Black did Rook E8, and he's waiting for Kamsky to castle. So once Kamsky castle, he will take here, and then after HG3, now the rook is not here anymore to do a pressure on the H7. So he's fine. I mean, you're gonna castle, buddy. That's what Black think about it. But look what's happened. Kamsky played E4. And now Bishop E7 by Black. Of course, Kamsky is looking to play E5 here and forking those two pieces. So back to E7 by Black. Can't really say anything about it. And now Gata Kamsky, instead of castling, he did E5. Now, if you go to the engine, the engine may not like this move actually, but it's a very good one. So we can't actually listen to the engines all the time. Now, why the engine doesn't like this move? Because the bishop here is being blocked by the pawn. But we have a very strong pawn on E5, supported by a pawn on D4, supported by a pawn on C3. So this chain of the pawns is very strong. So Knight H5, and now Kamsky doesn't want the Black to do this. He played A3. So if he doesn't do A3, if he do any other thing, let's say he castled, Black has this move, and then Knight B4, and if you go Bishop B1 to take the bishop away and protect the pawn here, you will get punished by Bishop A6, and then the queen and the bishop, the rook, sorry, on the same diagonal. So we cannot allow this. So what Kamsky did, very simple. He played A3. He stopped the whole thing. I don't want to castle now. He just wait. Now Black did his first mistake in the opening, or in this game. He played C4. Now, take it from somebody who playing this opening for a long time so far. This move is really makes white job very easy. You don't block the center this way, because when the pawn is here, you still have a basha on the center. You're okay. When you do this, then what you're gonna do? Just the bishop are gonna go back, right? And that's it. Now what? What black has? Absolutely nothing. Now, okay, what black has to do here? Black should play a5 here. This is the move he has to play. And if white decide to castle, he go queen c8 with the idea of bishop a6 and exchanging this bishop. That's how it goes. You don't have to take you don't have to play c4 at all. But in the game, c4 been played. So Kamsky went back to b1, and now g6. Now, a black position is a bit passive. I can't really see any good ideas for black here. What black has to do? The only thing he can do, maybe he push those pawns here up, and still this is a bit slow actually. But let's see what's happened. So Kamsky played knight f1. Very strong move. He's not rushing to castle. He wants to keep the rook file open if you take on g3. So black did b5, knight a3, a5. That's the only thing black got. Those pawns to move forward. That's it. He doesn't have anything else. Now knight g4. Now what Kamsky does is basically there's a knight here and a knight here, and there's a bishop eyeing this guy, and the queen will come soon here, maybe, or here. So the black king will be in danger here. Like, there is few pieces actually of surrounding the black king. And black did b4. He has to do something. That's the problem. Now, should the white castle? No. Queen e3. No rush at all. Very strong move by Kamsky. Now black did bc3, and then he played rook b8. Now, what's gonna happen if black decide to take here? Guess what? Check. King g7, bishop h4, and look, if the bishop is here, not here, this move doesn't work because you will take the bishop. That's actually the main idea here. Bishop e7, take, and now g4, and the game is over. The knight on h5 doesn't have a square to go to. It's gone. Simple life. So this ball cannot be taken. Very nice play by Kamsky. Rook b8, and now Kamsky play a very strong move again. Bishop f4. Okay, now what Kamsky wants? If you go here and you allow this, then white will charge up with h4 and h5 and open the h file to the rook, and trust me, the king will be made very quickly. Like, there's no way to defend against couple of a knight, queen, another knight, and a bishop here, and the pawn will charge up. This black doesn't have any pieces allowing him to protect him. So bishop f4, you cannot touch the bishop. Bishop c8. Now bishop g5. That's the idea of Gata Kamsky. Kamsky wants to exchange this bishop with this guy, so those squares over here will be weak. There's no black bishop to cover these. If black decided to play some active move and he played the rook b3, and Kamsky played simply h4, no problem at all. Now Kamsky played a very strange move actually here. He played the queen b6, and the queen b6 is a mistake because you need the queen to stay in this area to help defending the king. When you play queen b6, the queen is too far. But here's the problem. The problem is when you defend for a long time, you get nervous, you lose patience, you start looking for active moves, and you think, oh, I can do something, I'm gonna stop his attack by attacking him first, all these kind of things. It's a psychological problem. Nobody can just wait for nothing. Like, this is very difficult to do. That's why queen b6 is an issue. Anyway, I think basically maybe black should maybe take on a3, but that's probably his best chance. But anyway, queen b6 being played, and now bishop c2, and here black did the rook a3. bishop e7, knight e7, and you can imagine if the queen is here and the queen took here, not the knight, the queen will be close to the king to defend. But this is not the case anymore. Now Kamsky played the queen h6, knight f5 by Goganov. Now he's trying to help his king defending the position, but now bishop f5, e5. Now knight g5. White simply is a threatening mate on f7 and on f7 next. Knight f6, very nice move by black. Maybe probably the only defense available. If you cannot take here because there's a check, and if you go knight f6, black will go queen f6, and again you can't take the queen because of this move. And this position actually is winning for black. You cannot really allow this as white, because you will end up, there is no mate, and this last one is going to be decisive. But what's happened is Gata Kamsky played knight e3, a very, very strong move. Now Goganov played f4, he tried to do something. Knight d5, a very nice move. Now if you go here, take the knight, we're going to give you a checkmate right away. No mercy whatsoever. Queen d8, because the queen was under attack. And now, in the middle of all this mess, and there's a knight here has been attacked twice, and this knight has been attacked by the pawn, but it's been bent. Like there's a mess here in the position. There's a lot of things to think about. Kamsky played a very simple, nice move. He simply castled. And when he castled, black is just simply resigned. Believe it or not, this is a very nice way to finish the game. You castle, the grandmaster just resign. What's happened is, again, if you play this move, it's gonna be a mate, simple life. And if you don't, if you take the knight this way, white will take here, and there's a mate on g7 next. You cannot actually stop it. So black simply resigned the game. So Grandmaster Goganov. A super nice game by Kamsky, one of the top experts in London system. Personally speaking, I learned a lot from his games, and I'm still learning. Hopefully you guys like the game. Like, share, subscribe to the channel, please, if you like the video, and we'll see you later. See you, bye bye.